distance runners back in the day. Bryce Hoppel still lives and trains in Kansas. And there's his coach, Mike, one of the top distance runners back in the day. Bryce Hoppel still lives and trains in Kansas. He grew up idolizing Jim Ryan, who was one of the top distance runners back in the day. Bryce Hoppel still lives and trains in Kansas. And there's his coach, Mike Whittlesley. He also serves as a volunteer coach for the team. He comes from a sporting family. His father manages a minor league baseball team, and his sister is playing D2 basketball. He was 4th at the World Championships, just off the podium 2 years ago.
I like the way how we've watched him grow up very quickly over the past 18 months or so.
Yeah.
From a college kid into a man and being a front runner in those World Championships. In lane 6 is Cameron Jones.
From San Diego, California, actually started his career at Maryland, where he said he focused on the 400 and really feels that that has been an advantage for him. And I would have to agree, the pace that these men come through at 400 meters, he can definitely use that to his advantage.
First heat of the men's 800 meters away. Hoppel on the outside, they're all in blue, easily recognizable, pretty much like Cameron Jones as well in that red. He's out in front very early.
And Michael Norman gave us a little glimpse into how a lot of these athletes are feeling. It's overwhelming. Some of them are at their first Olympic trials ever. There are jitters in a lot of these athletes, and let's see how they manage this first round.
We spoke earlier about, Kara Goucher and myself, we spoke earlier about the eclectic blend in the men's 10,000 meters of youth and experience. I think that can run all the way through these trials.
Yep, so Jones has decided that he is willing and able to take the pole. So let's see what the split is here as they're now halfway through. You see where Bryce Hoppel is. He wants to make sure he will take the pole in 53.04.
Joined by Abe Alvarado in hip number 5. Alvarado in that maroon top as he pushes his way into second ahead of Cameron Jones. Top 3 advance.
And it can always be a challenge when you decide you want to go out hard and take the lead, and the athletes just kind of draft off behind you. And we see Cameron looks like he's struggling a bit behind there as they go into the final 200 of the race. I talked to a bunch of 800-meter runners, and they say they like to split the race up into 4 200s and really focus on what they want to do at each phase. And usually it's like a second bound lap when they get to the final 200.
Well, remember, Hoppel is the one with the experience. 4th at the World Championships, but he has some company coming home. Remember, only top 3 will qualify automatically.
And he's having to pull another gear on the inside there. There's some strong late finishers. Abe Alvarado wins the opening heat of the men's 800 and 1:48.35 over Bryce Hoppel. That was a strong run. And the 25-year-old from California.
So closely contested. I wasn't expecting them to be so aggressive in this first round. Hoppel actually finishing second and really wanting to conserve, but also make sure that he made it into the semifinal. And what a great run by all of these men, really giving it everything that they have. Everything is on the line here, Lee. These men want to be in the semifinal. They want to be in the final, and everybody wants to head to Tokyo. And you saw it here, even in the first round of the men's 800.
And that's dangerous when you have this many people bunched and you know it's only the top 3 that are qualifying automatically. These guys are using gears that they didn't necessarily want to use in round 1, including Hoppel.
Especially in the all black there, Shane Strike with the big L on his top. He got there right on the line to be part of the top 3 to advance to the semifinal.